check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And you look at the Saints defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And they'll stretch out only about a yard up to the 32. This defense for the Saints, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. If you're these receivers, you've got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Danny Stutzman charging hard for that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Jeanty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. The Saints at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a push shot. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. You look at this Raiders defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good look at the end of that one.
10 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good old scheme down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 and the 18. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Red 38. Set.
Here's Rattler. The pass caught by Olave. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue, check pink. Hut.
That'll give Irving looking right. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
At the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on third and goal. They get this out left. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1.
Yellow, 43. Set, go.
They'll try it now with Irving. I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stopped him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. Gets this out wide to Pickens. George Pickens on his horse. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. George Pickens, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Gets around him. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Black shot. Ready.
To the air is Rattler. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Myles Garrett, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132.5.
Set. Ready. 52 foot. Set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He finds his man complete. It's Peterson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Bucky Irving from 17 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this run. Could be able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Las Vegas.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. Going to gain of just a yard. And it'll be second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
That's caught by Tucker. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Jeanty. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All mounted up at 7. A give out of the gun to Jeanty. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Down. Blue, 32.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Rattler wants to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
On the set.
2 yards to go, second down.
Ready. 50, green.
Rattler going to look to throw again. He completes it to Olave. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready, set.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Set. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 45, 1, 10.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Bucky Irvin
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The point after, good by Groupie.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now a 2nd and 6.
33-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man is Tucker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts. They'll find Genty out of the backfield. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They've got to get to the line quick.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
And he spikes it to stop the clock. And now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they take a 17-14 lead. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. Oh, able to avoid him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he found it. It's on the ground. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
By the
to the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room. A turnover on the opening drive of this third quarter.
I like your identification there because that's exactly what they discussed in the locker room before they came out on the field. Let's get the ball. Let's go down and score. Put some points on the board and feel good about it. Not an insurmountable lead, but definitely not how they saw it at halftime.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
30-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
That's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Raiders first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Genty is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And this time he will get in. Touchdown Raiders.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut, ready.
They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Saints have come back within a score. Grupe able to add the PAT. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Saints 21.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. But as he dragged across each zone, You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to give back 11 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
2nd and 3. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now in the afternoon. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22, ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone from there.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Down. Black Ultra. Black 40. Set.
Now back to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Blue 32. Set.
Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Cut.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Saints take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. A point after, good by Grupe. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Raiders.
They nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the Saints 32-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Genty. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, good move. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds his man, complete. It's Sullivan. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 49 yards. And the Saints will add to their 4th quarter lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
look to throw.
That's caught by Tucker. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Finding Gray on the out route.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll run straight ahead with Genty. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuck that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down and then sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The Raiders will line up for the
Hurts will throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught at the 1. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of words in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Irvin. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, The only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Rattler. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of his blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time out to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
First down, Raiders.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. Now he's into the clear again. And finally taken down at the 15. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Right back to Genty on 1st down. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Las Vegas, Their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag.